Hey everybody, this is Discord user Slappy White with Radish Digital. That's digital with a J, or radishphysical.com as well. And I'm here with my breaking partner, Hawkwin. Hawkwin's going to be breaking 2 hobby boxes of the Bow Battle Arena. And there are guaranteed, what are the 2 guaranteed things we're going to pull tonight, Hawkwin?
Guaranteed autograph per box times 2.
That's right. All right. So I'm excited to pull those 2 autographs, see what we hit. A lot of great ones. I'm hoping for, I love those metallic steel personally. I love collecting them, love tracking them. For those who don't know, you can go to radishphysical.com. We've got a list that we're going to be putting up. Right now we have the 1 of 1 Hall of Fame, people who hit the supers. And man, do I want to rip a super, a 1 of 1. But also we're going to be putting up a list soon of the metallic, which is, it's unknown how rare it is. We just know it's rare. It's definitely not, it's not as common as the steel, and it doesn't appear to be as common as the fire, any of the classifications of serialization of the autos. This appears to be a very hidden Easter egg of rarity. So Hawkwin, why don't you start us off and let us know what we're gonna be doing tonight.
So we are going to be ripping 2 of the hobby boxes. Slappy, do you have easy access? It's my own fault. I meant to have it up. Do you have easy access to the what's going to be coming out of the hobby box, what exclusives? If not, I can pull it up. It's on Radish. Sorry, I had to move my keyboard away. Let me see.
And what Hawkwin's talking about, if you want to join the Radish Discord, you can go ahead and do that. And of course, we have a channel just for Bow Battle Arena, which again, it's not just about breaking. It's a lot more than that. We've been involved with this community for about 3.5 years. And so we do a lot more than just break. There's other stuff we do, including a weekly content show. Make sure you subscribe to Radish Digital on YouTube, and there's a 30-minute show every week. Hawkwin actually talked about tournament stuff this past week, and we're going to drop the extended episode a little bit later for folks who are listening. Bond Guy, BRC Collectibles, Forge of Destiny. This is actually, you guys are getting a little bit of alpha. It hasn't been released that we're going to do a extended edition of our Around the Block packs. And so that's going to be coming out. So for folks who want to listen to more than 30 minutes are going to get it. And Hawkwin, while you're pulling that up, I also want to just give a special shout out to Forge of Destiny. Forge of Destiny, I was trying to tag them in Discord, and I said, hey, I'm not seeing the Discord name. And believe it or not, he actually found us through Whatnot. And as you know, Hawkwin, we've never broken on Whatnot. So big shout out. I know BRC Collectibles is in here. So maybe it was him, maybe it was someone else, but I really appreciate who gave us a shout out on Whatnot, and Forge of Destiny finding his way here. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I really appreciate it. That's really nice. So as we've said before, and for anyone new that's watching, we're a community breaker, meaning that we actually go a little bit slower. We talk, we allow members up on stage, meaning that they can talk either audio and visually, like Slappy White's doing, or you can just talk on air. You can also type in the comments. We will answer them. And it's all about making this more of a group experience and allowing people to express themselves, talk. We try to spend a little bit of time talking about the cards themselves, a little bit about the market, any kind of information that we might know about the cards that's not necessarily information that everybody knows. It might be in the community, but it might not be something that everyone pays attention to. So community breakers at heart. So we take things a little differently. And I do want to mention what we're looking for in the hobby real quick. So in the hobby, we're really looking for the exclusives of orange battle foil. There's 1 or 2 per box. This baby right here. Blue battle foil, which is ice, which is 1 to 2 per box.
Hey, Hawkwin, just to clarify, let's just say it's 1. That is what the minimum is. So the giving a range is that they only say 1. So let's just stick with 1 for both orange and blue. Anything above that's a bonus, right?
Yep, a bonus, but there could be bonuses is a good way to put it.
It could be. Yep.
And then there's 80s rad. People love the rad look. It was something that Frenchie, that his company, whose it is that co-owns it with Bo Jackson. He actually really linked the rad from the 80s. So you got the 80s rad, and we'll point it out. You can't miss it. And there's 1 of those per box. And then you will have, of course, the chance at inspired ink. There's one guaranteed, not a chance, you will get one. And then 50% of cases, so it's a really hard one, is hex battle foil. You'll get one glow battle foil per box. And then the bubble gum battle foil. People love the bubble gum. Frenchie actually mentioned that to the public on Discord that the bubble gum was actually done as a test for to see if the mass is linked it or not. And it went off so well that I don't think he said for sure it would be in future versions of releases of Bo Jackson Battle Arena, but it really, really, really is something that's highly sought after. So I suspect it will be. Ooh, there you go. Let me get a drink of water. And so if anybody wants to type anything in chat, please be our guest to do so. And I'm opening the first one. We got 20 different packs in here.
Hey,
These
and by
are
the
all
way,
nice.
sorry
Yep.
to interrupt. White Mamba saying I've mentioned you guys before and whatnot. A big thanks to White Mamba Sports. Really appreciate. It was great having him and his wife appear on stage, and of course, we heard a lot of great stories about him and his children. Which is, and I've loved listening to stories when he talks in Discord. I think he mentioned something about when his son had a big hit, and the lack of excitement. So the fact that we've now talked to White Mamba, I love hearing the stories about his family. Sorry, go ahead, Hawk.
I want to know if White Mamba's worn the I think it's this shirt right here, but in the glow version of this shirt, which is actually the coolest.
Yeah.
But he won kind of a bet that I had. If he pulled an auto in one of our breaks, I said I would send him this kind of shirt right here. An HTH Bo Jackson Battle Arena shirt. But all this was in green. That is part of the look, the glow green. So I want to know if he's actually worn that in one of his own breaks on Whatnot or not. So I'm waiting for an answer on that.
Yeah, I
All right.
love that. I gotta admit, Hawkwind, I couldn't have done what you did. I love that shirt.
Oh, I do too. But you know what? It's community breakers. So, and again, I know I mentioned this each time, but for people that don't know, in the upper, let me turn some light on here. In the upper left-hand corner of every single pack is what type of pack it is. So you can see it says hobby on this one. So it's a blaster booster jumbo hobby. So that's what this one is. So let's go ahead and start opening. Good luck, everyone.
All right.
Here we go.
And letting everybody know that we are starting in the Discord so we can get those people. All right. And first hot dog we're getting. Hold on a second. Wait, before you go, enjoy that. Before you show that Sammy sausage, and remember, we're going to put that hot dog on the front afterwards. But hold on one second. Let me get the music going. And hey, Rob, how's it going? All right.
It's going great because I got Sammy sausage.
Ha! Ha!
All right, hold on one second, Hawkwind, and then let me just get this one guy back up. All right, you are good to go, Hawkwind.
All right. So Sammy sausage, this is going to Rob. All right, so put it there. Good luck. So we got the first three are going to be the paper cards. Although a CC these days in paper is going for $5, $6, $7 actually on eBay, which is crazy for a paper card. And she's going for more in obviously the foil. We got three foils. Now we got Draco or Draco.
Oh,
And
we
got
Play 100 sponsored by Radish.
And 74. So that is your Sammy sausage.
Hey Rob, did you buy any of the National 24 starter kits?
Yeah, I bought two of them.
And one of them still sealed?
One of them still sealed. The other one I gave to my local card shop.
Oh, nice.
I opened it to make sure there was no box topper, but I actually gave my local card shop an N24 starter kit and an autographed Bo Jackson poster.
Sammy sausage. I've never had two of the same ones right off in a box before.
Let's go.
All right. Let's see what we got here. We got Ollie, Wildbeard. Sorry, they're sticking a little. It's supposed to get down to -1 degree here in Colorado tonight. Fun guy. You can see how the foil's really humming tonight.
So we're hoping after Rob hits his second Sammy sausage, we just spread it out over all the hot dogs right after this. And
66,
by the way,
72.
the one thing that we didn't hear, Rob, he threw in there about a signed Bo Jackson poster. So wait a second, are you talking about the Geek Bo Jackson poster?
So I won an autographed Bo Jackson poster on the Whatnot live stream from the National in one of their giveies. So I gave that away to my local card shop.
That's awfully nice of you. What did they give you in return?
Thank you.
So, Chris, Chris, we're going to put that right on top before you put it down. Remember, we talked about the rewind. You're going to put Dirty Water Day right there so it's nice and we can see it. Right there.
I'm sorry.
Put it right on top of the cards.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to put it there. All right, perfect. That way I get to see it. Because after we did our monster break the other day, folks, is that, yeah, you can put it down just for a second so we get it. After the monster break, I told Hawkwind after watching 10 hours of break, even at 2-speed, I was like, we're going to put those hot dogs nice and clear where we can see them. But, all right, so Rob, actually, if you could talk a little bit, and then, of course, this is White Mamba who's in here right now. So White Mamba hitting that Dirty Water Dan. And for folks who didn't know, White Mamba always does the Dirty Water Dan. I remember he had a pretty good hit, like in his first break with Radish. And I remember his wife saying, I told you Dirty Water Dan. I told you Dirty Water Dan, which was awesome. So Rob, you mentioned you won something at National. And so can you let folks know, so what was it? So National, you were not at the National Card Show in Cleveland. You were watching on... All right, hold on a second.
I was watching on Whatnot, and they did a lot of giveaways.
Yeah.
And one of the giveaways was for an autographed Bo Jackson poster, and it's really nice. It's like a battle foil poster. The one that they sent me got stuck somewhere in a distribution center and got damaged. And so I reached out to the team, and they sent a new one, and I sent the damaged one back.
That's pretty.
But man, it looked really nice. I just was like, this isn't something I'm going to display in my home. You know, somebody had offered me $500 for it, and I almost went back and took it. But
that's magnanimous.
I really felt like there's one card shop here in town that does a lot of TCG stuff. They host a lot of game nights, and I was like, man, obviously it's not going to like push the needle for the whole community for my local card shop to have that in their window or in their wall or whatever, but
that's and for folks who don't know, that actually was,
and the poster, and just to try to see if they can, actually carry the products and get people to play the game.
And for folks who don't know, is that poster actually, I think I saw one right after National, maybe $800 one sold for. So when you talked about somebody offered you $500, in fact, it was up around $700 or $800. I have one hanging on my wall right now. It's not framed. It's still in the plastic it was sent to us, but it's nice. I think it's like 11 by 17, right, Rob?
It's pretty big. Come on, Twirly.
That's right. I want to thank, and of course, let's see, Paxman and White Mamba talking about both living up in Wisconsin, so up in that neck of the woods. Love bringing people together. One of the things we talked about is that we're looking to shake things up for our next break.
Susie sauce.
All right, let's see.
Good luck, Susie. You're gonna need it. Oh, nice looking hero. Again, just paper.
And this is, you know what, Hawkman, I am getting a little bit nervous, by the way, on the hobbies, because we did hit a couple of duds, and so I'm afraid that the case, I thought we were all out, but it's possible we may not be.
Sorry, we'll figure out something that we make sure that, a 33, that's not terrible.
Yep. And that's going to Paxman. So Paxman picking up a play 33, and Paxman, I'm curious if you're actually planning on playing or just collecting. And Paxman, I don't know if you're going to go to the National this next year in Chicago. If you want to, if you're thinking about entering in the tournament, if you're going to play locally, if you're going to play at all, or if you're just going to be a collector. But thanks to Rob for being altruistic. And of course, Rob, for folks who don't know, BRFTW, that's Rob, Big Rob for the win.
Pickle Pete.
All right, Pickle Pete. Let's see. I will tell you something about him in 1 second.
And I do want to mention this for the people who are watching. If we do get a box that doesn't have any of the hits in it, we will do something. We'll figure it out. We've had one or two in the past, and we will actually figure something out so that we make it good for the people on this break.
Yeah, and what's funny at Hawkwind is that we actually, when we, in the big break we did, the 4 jumbo, 4 hobby, and 4 boosters, hobby 4 was a dud. And so the next day we went ahead and ripped another hobby, and it was a dud. So we ripped another one. So people weren't getting the hits out of those 2 extra, but what's nice is people did get a lot of base cards and played.
Battle foil and battle foil.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice that they were able to hit that.
Girlbert. What's special about Girlbert? Look at those abs right there. 7 of them. 7-pack.
And this is going out to Sean. Sean is the one who hit this. Good luck,
All right,
Sean. Hopefully we can have one of our first hits. Not seeing it back there, and usually Hawkwind gets confused about that. By the way, we're airing this live right after the Buffalo Bills just dismantled. They didn't dismantle. That was crazy. Is that
36?
Play 36?
Yep.
Oh, that's nice. Hawkwind, did you watch the Bills game?
No, I did not. I had a little bit of a date night before breaking.
And by the way, let's see.
I have a hot wife, everyone.
Paxman saying, yeah, her name's Candy. You can figure what she does for a living. Anyway, Paxman saying, collecting at this point, trying to figure it all out yet. I'm in the same boat with you, Paxman. I do like playing it, and by the way, Minnesota let me get that up. Minnesota card guy talking about, that's Top Gun, talking about how cold it's going to get there.
Damn.
All right, let's see, Brawler.
Double check.
This is great. Big Rob had a double in the beginning, and we haven't had a double since. Now we just need to have those hits roll in. And Hawkwind, you did shuffle up the packs, right?
No, I did not, because the hobby.
I know. Well, I know. I was just saying.
But I did pick some out of place, actually. So it's not. I've been taking them in.
Okay. And by the way, Minnesota card guy Minnesota card guy Top Gun talking about going to be feels like -38. Both Hawkwind and I, we went to college in Vermont, grew up there, and of course loved when you just step outside. Nothing better than stepping on Lake Champlain when it's frozen over and just feeling that wind come. Love it.
I can definitely tell you. So I had horses growing up, and in Middlebury, Vermont, the coldest was -42 without the wind chill, and I had to go feed the horses and water them that morning. That was really fun. King Ketchup.
All right, don't forget. That's all right. We'll let that one go. By the way, that's another Hawkwind. I don't want to jinx this, but this is great. Sammy Sausage was a dupe. You're doing a great job hitting everybody.
Well, yeah, I just got to hit something.
I know. So one of the things Hawkwind and I were talking about is, Hawkwind, I know you like to plan everything out and you don't want to tease, but I am excited about talking about some different things that you and I are going to do maybe going forward on our break, which of course for folks who are familiar with Radish, have been around 3 years, you're familiar with our community battle breaks, and so you know what we've done. So we like that type of kind of thrill of competition, so we're trying to figure out how we can bring that over to maybe some bow breaking. Let's see. And I assume Paxman saying they closed almost everything for 2 days. I assume, Hawkwind, that Paxman's talking about when they released Bow Battle Arena. They closed almost everything for 2 days to celebrate. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, really?
I'm sure that's because of the cold up there.
Yeah. Grillbert.
All right. So Grillbert is a dupe. Grillbert is Sean hitting another one.
Yep. I'm thinking this box isn't the best box. Just throwing it out there. So we will figure something out if it continues that way, because it's sure looking like it. So don't worry, we're not going to screw people.
Yep. That's the one thing is, again, like Hawkman was saying, is that what's really sad. I'm glad to see Top Gun in here, and it just, I understand his frustrations. He was talking about in the Discord, and it's just, it's definitely disappointing, Hawkwind, that Top Gun steps into this break, and of course we have a mispackaged box from the manufacturer, but of course, you know, we've always made right in the past. All right, thank you, and we will, as you said, we'll do it again right here.
Yeah, I mean, ones from the manufacturer are obviously something that is, it's not bad luck. It's actually just not correct. So that one we'll figure out.
And Hawkwind, where did you get these boxes that you're ripping right now? Where did Radish get these boxes?
We got them directly from the manufacturer.
Okay, yeah, not through a reseller. We got them direct from
Bow Battle Arena. So these aren't from a distributor or a reseller or anything. These are directly from Boba. Got shipped out by Cardio, which is what Cardio Chris is part of. So these are not anything that would ever be tampered with. I checked everything as they come in. I know for a fact that, and I double checked that we got the other duds. We double checked that they did come from directly from the manufacturer, i.e. Boba, and they were. Mustard Man, Rabbit, poor Bunny though. Radioactive Bunny. That's kind of cool.
Love seeing that first Mustard Man.
I mean, all we're gonna get is maybe a play.
Yep, and be happy to get a couple plays. Again, this is going to be a bonus box. So what folks are getting here are just going to be extra base set that we're going to get. But looks like I think we're 13 packs through. I'll admit, I'm changing the, I'm trying a new system, trying to make it easier. So when you guys watch the video afterwards, you can go back and you can just fast forward till you see your pack, your hot dog number. So let me see.
I want to cheat a little bit and see Laura Links.
Or actually, I can do it from my phone.
Oh, that's so nice.
Tex, don't ask to come on stage and then start talking. Put yourself on mute, buddy.
Caliber.
I didn't realize you brought me up.
You asked me to. You literally just asked. Hey, I want to say, Hawkwind, it's almost painful because you're doing such a great job. We have had 3 repeats, but the distribution out of a 20-pack hobby is insane right now. We've got Brawler, we've got Dirty Water Dan, we've got 2 for Grillbert, 1 for Hoopy, 1 for King Ketchup, 1 for Laura Links, 1 for Mustard Man, 1 for Pickle Pete, 2 for Sammy Sausage, 1 for Susie Sauce, and 2 for Worst Wayne. So they haven't hit everybody, but we've got 20 more coming. So this is, yeah, I love seeing this.
What have the hits been so far?
Nothing. This is a dud box.
Really? We got a bad box, huh?
Yep.
Hoopy. So Hoopy. Yep. So that's why I'm going fast right now. Burner.
And Tech Super, thanks for stopping by, but I don't think you ended up picking anything up in the auction, right?
I didn't. I got outbid, and then in the excitement of the Bills game, I didn't check back in time and lost out. So that's I'm not in this break.
That's why you get a bid high right from the very beginning. And,
I thought I did, but apparently not high enough.
By the way, this is a good time to remind people, if you want to head to, I know people get nervous, but head to radishphysical.com.
Boulevard Rob.
And you can join us on stage. Is that we would love to have you up here. Speaking of which, we don't see Rob. We don't see Rob on stage. Usually he makes an appearance up here. And by the way, that's another new hero that was hit. If anybody wants to come up on stage.
We got play 20 at least.
All right, that's good.
Oh.
And you just head to radishphysical.com, and then instead of choosing YouTube or X, you're going to choose join the stage, or I think that's what I put. Join the stage of breakers. Just click on that. We'll let you right up on stage. Love to hear what you're thinking about Bow Battle Arena. Paxman telling us earlier that he's still trying to figure out. He's collecting for now. Not sure what he's going to do about playing. And of course, Forge of Destiny. Would love to get you on here, hear about all the different breaks you've done and whatnot, what your thoughts are, which is really cool. Forge of Destiny, not in the Bow Discord, which is so many people are. I'd love to know if White Mamba was the first person who introduced you to this Bow Battle Arena stuff, what you think about it. Tex, are you talking to us? Because you're on mute.
No, I was talking to the wife.
Real quick, anybody that's in the audience, if you want to ask a question that you've been wondering about Boba, something that maybe you haven't heard before, or something that you've only heard once, want to share, type it in. We'll see if we can't answer it for you.
This is just incredible distribution, Aquin. Just so sad. So sad.
Yeah. Chisa, Mavarate. Yeah.
No low plays on that one. All right. And that one is that Matty Matador going to used car sales ETH. So I gotta ask used car. I haven't asked him yet about the used car sales ETH. I gotta place it all together. Does he actually sell used cars for ETH? That's what I'd like to know. All right, perfect. I'm back on track.
Yep. I mean, this is, because of this dud box, some other box just went nuts. Yep. Or it got distributed where there's an extra hit all like in each box somewhere else.
Yeah.
Dirty Dan Water.
So now, Snappy, let me ask you: Was this one of the dud boxes that?
Yes.
Okay. I thought those were only hobby, or only jumbos.
Nope, hobbies. Only hobbies.
Okay.
Hobbies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
I think
better us get it than someone else out there getting it.
Says the guy who lost his break spot. I'm to the people who actually won their break spot. I don't think they agree with you, Tex. But yes,
true.
I agree.
In the grand scheme of things,
I'm teasing you because, of course, it is. Because if it had been somebody random, they might think there's no recourse. They might walk away from the product. And if it could be, first of all, White Mamba's in here. He's a great breaker, BRC collectible. He's also can catch him on whatnot as well. You want to check out BRC collectibles and White Mamba Sports, and so there could be other breakers. Like I know I've heard there's a couple breakers, not these two who are in here. We've heard good things about them, but if you have heard we're to your point, Tech Super, is we're community breakers, so we're gonna make sure to make it right. And by the way, I think Railbird, that was the first time we had a triplet hit, so that's a little bit disappointing right there. But we've got one pack.
Last one. At least it would be nice if there was an auto in the last one.
Yeah.
Were there? Snappy, did you say it was Grobert that you've pulled 3 of them so far?
Yes.
Yep.
Is that the one you bid on?
I was bidding on.
What was the other one?
Dirty Water Dan.
It was just Grobert.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a dud box. You can obviously tell since there's 0 hits.
All right, so Grilbert and Dirty Water Dan picking up 3 right there.
Was this the first box or the second box?
This is the first one.
All right. So sorry about that, folks, but again, you get to keep all those cards, all of them that got hit, and we're going to do another box in place of it. So,
do you see that that question from
I don't.
MJ, the top question?
Yeah,
is that something you know an answer to?
Did the number of cards for the dogs get released? The number of cards. So how many total cards have been released for the dogs?
I think he's talking about the dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, Paxman. You're talking about Billy and CJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Hawkwin. Let's go to Hawkwin.
The total number of cards, total number of the cards for the 2 dogs, I don't think was ever told. So no one knows.
We could start another database. I don't mind doing it.
Yep.
Well, I know who knows. He's just not telling.
I know a lot of people.
So
Paxman, I suspect I know.
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah.
And by the way, BRC collectible saying no auto, that's a bad box. And of course, you're right on that. And one of the things this is what we should have gotten, folks, and this is what we're looking for in this next one. So we're gonna go ahead and let's go Hobby Box 2. And then Tex, after we get off the break, we'll talk about, and Hawkwind's gonna get mad at me for saying it, but we'll talk about Wonders afterwards. Let's chat a little bit about that. Yeah. Wonders pre-slabs. So
No. Unless you got concrete stuff, no.
Yeah. No. I mean off the broadcast, you fool. Not on here.
Okay.
It's for the 4th hour.
Yeah, it's not for the 4th hour.
The internet only hour.
All right, here we go. Here, I'll just shuffle them up. That wouldn't have mattered at all, Slappy, and the other one.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Just for the audience to know, we have 2 more boxes, so this is really the first box, everyone. Good luck.
All right, I'm telling Sean how to. I want to let him know how to get to watch. And
Am I angry? All right, we got Vincent Van Doe, which is a first, I'm pretty sure.
it is.
All right.
And
Yes.
of course, Hawkwind and Tex Hooper are the people who do the
We got inspired ink
oh
hex.
my gosh.
Was that
We
a
got
hex?
a hex. Yeah. So
Wait,
this is
are
out
those
of
1
10.
of ones?
No,
Oh, 10. That's right.
out of ink. So this is out of 10 hex.
What hot dog was
Wait,
this?
hold on. I want to build it up a little bit more. No. Hold on. We're going to talk about that for 1 second. Hold on. Go ahead, Tex. What was your question going to be?
Well, no. What hot dog was this?
This
Vincent
is
Van Doe.
And this is
It's Van
KP
Doe.
Hamilton, who actually, I know he's hit a banger from us before. He's hit a pretty good auto, I'm pretty sure. But
Well,
KP Hamilton.
He's about to hit another one.
And again, and guys, keep in mind, this was insane. The spots that people got him for. So he got the spot for $21, Hawkwind. $21,
What?
and he's got to walk out of not only with an auto. What kind of auto?
A
A
hex.
hex?
$21?
$21, and he's walking away with a hex.
Jesus. This is unbelievable. You ready? See, hex. I wasn't lying. Palmer. 3 out of 10.
Wow. Beautiful signature on that.
Yep.
Wow. Oh
Awesome.
my gosh.
Congrats,
Beautiful
KP.
card.
Wow.
175 power, too. That's nice.
Need to put that in a protector. Yeah, 175 power, everyone.
Wow. Get that in there.
And
Put
then
that in so people
Let's
can
see
see.
the plays. 56, 72, and 90. No play on that, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't mind for $21. Pretty sure you can get more than 20 for $21. I bet you can sell it for more than that.
Ha ha.
Hey, Hawkwind, do you have any thoughts on what Minnesota card guy just said in the chat?
I'm sorry, I can't see chat at all on this sloppy.
I can put it. Tex, why don't you go ahead and read it to him?
Okay, he said it would be nice if Bo Battle would officially state to the graders that the pink foil hex cards are 1 of ones.
Huh.
Do you think that there's
I
any
don't-
mechanism for that, do you think?
I still do contract work for Bo Battle Arena and for Wonders. So this is one where I'm not going to say anything.
All right.
It's really up to the company.
We'll take you off the hook. And so, Tex, is somebody, first of all, let's look at the hot dog. And Tex, you are a massive collector. And there's the voyeur. So let's let you actually have a couple thoughts about what you think, whether they should let it know. The way I look at it is they don't tell folks that it's not. So it'd be one thing if they said it's not and then they change and say, no, it is. But I don't know, generally speaking. I know why people are upset. That's why I don't sell anything. I don't sell anything until, but generally speaking, from your experience?
Yeah, I mean, I understand kind of why they've done it the way they've done it. But I think when it comes to 1 of ones, I think even though they wanted those to be, special and kind of like Easter eggs, I think once the product's released, maybe not, after like the first few weeks or whatever, that they should, put out stating what is a 1 of 1 and what isn't. And and if there was a way that they were able to let the graders know, so when these cards do come in, they could be tagged, or marked on the labels as 1 of 1.
New one, glitzy.
Because a 1 of 1 is very, 1 of 1s are important.
Are they?
Yeah, I'm listening to you talk. I'm trying to post the hits and keep track of this on the background. I agree with you. Actually, you and Minnesota Car Guide, you brought up a great point. I was thinking it was a different comment that I had seen in the Discord the other day, and not when he was talking about the graders. He brings up a great point about the graders, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, because that makes a difference, right? If it's going to be labeled a 1 of 1, because the people who, that's what you want when you're going to sell it on eBay or somewhere else, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want people to know that it's a 1 of 1, and without any marking on the, they're just supposed to take your word for it.
Right.
No, really, it is.
Right. Yeah, that was great. How dud was used car sales saying how dud was the box? The box was, we ended up with, we had play 36, play 20, and play 33. That's how much of a
just
dud
say
it was.
play 20 was the best.
Play 20 was the best. And let's see, Major Rob, Sean 120,
Frankie,
and Paxman are the ones who hit those.
Frankie.
All right.
Frank.
There you go. Gaveler. Oh, tank.
Wow. Spreading those hits out, saving them.
Is that 19?
It is.
It is.
It is. Yes. Wow.
That is Top Gun getting play 19. That's awesome. Congratulations.
That's a Top Gun kind of play.
Yeah, and Top Gun looking for some bigger hits than a good play, but of course, everybody, I love it. I still look on eBay for some of them. What's that?
That was Frankie's first, I think.
That was? I think so. Let's see if we go to. That was Frankie's first. All right. So, Tex, have you bought anything on eBay for Bow Battle Arena recently? Of course, you definitely were looking for bargains once it released from November, December. Have you done anything recently?
No, not in the last probably couple weeks. I haven't picked up anything off eBay. I've still been looking, but I just haven't seen anything that really caught me, or anything that I want to spend the money on. I'm kind of saving up some money for some stuff coming up.
There was a lot that was a buy it now on eBay.
Wait, hold on, Hongwin. That's a good tease. I just want to say, used car sales. I don't want to leave this up here. He said, "What you mean, no heroes at all?" It's like, yes, it was reported there was an issue with just a handful of boxes, and it appears we received a case of those because we've had a problem with them. I think we're all cleared out now. It didn't have anything other than those 3 heroes whatsoever. There was no hits. There was no auto. There was no blue. There was no orange. There was no rad. There was nothing. Play 6. Nice.
And hey, quickly, that was Frank back to back on those packs, wasn't it?
It was yes, and it was play 6 and play 19. So that's good.
Not bad for 2 packs in a row.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, and that one's going to Top Gun. All right. And so, Hawkwind, you were saying about a buy it now. I think you were saying.
So here's something in general for eBay, but for Boba to look for is to look for lots. LOTS, lots. So you go on there, take a look for lots. You can do it as a keyword search. You can save it, and what you'll see is that people are starting to sell battle foil lots, 60 at a time, 99 plus. And when they put it up for auction, you can get them for pennies on the dollar. So people have been doing that, and you can get some really good deals. You can invest on those because these are the first edition, as you can see right here. And it would be a good thing to just throw in for 60, 90 bucks to get all of those under $1 and just throw it in your closet.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Furter, where are you, Dr. Furter? Paging Dr. Furter. Which is a new one.
I have to say, what's funny is when Hawkwind and good job. This one's going to Bond Guy, who's in attendance.
What's he got? Finger slip. Sorry, it's the next one. Boom!
Oh wow!
Hold on, let me get a screenshot.
My hand's shaking.
All right, got it. No, you can go, old man.
Let's hope for a play too for you. Throw one in.
Wow. Speaking of eBay, I'm on eBay right now seeing what's available, and somebody must have just posted a few hours ago the processor 1 of 1 superfoil PSA 10 is on eBay right now.
Wow. What's it up to?
Yep. Its starting bid is $2,100, or buy it now for $4,200.
Wow.
Dr.
right.
Furter again.
That's right, Bunga.
I picked out of a different place in there in the packs, by the way. It wasn't back-to-back packs. All right. Good luck.
All right, Dr. Furter coming up.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped.
Of course, you got the Glow Vampire. All right. So let's see. Hawkwind and Tech Super and Big Rob. Actually, you guys have been in around the block, which is a show we do, which includes updates on Bow Battle Arena. Hawkwind, you do a weekly content show as part of a bigger show, and folks can catch that, right?
They can. I throw it, they catch. Yeah, so it's about Bow Battle Arena and its updates. Maybe something that happened a couple weeks ago, even something in the past that might be more valid now that's coming up again, like the Bow Battle Arena National 2024, where Bo Jackson's autograph out of 99 Glow was. That will get you into the National 2025 $100,000 tournament. There'll be something present, like Frenchie stated last week, a bunch of different things about tournaments that he's looking at doing. And then it'd be some future stuff that are teasers or things that have been said about coming up in the next month or so. That done weekly.
Hey, and Hawkwind, before you get to Brenda.
Wait, we got a brand new one. Brenda Bunson's brand new. We got a hit in this one, I think.
I hope so.
I hope so. Yes, I do too.
Minnesota Card Guy just reminded us of a good point that.
Hey, hold on. I tried to interrupt him. Let him do his thing. Thanks, Tex, and then you can go into it.
Oh,
delicious! That is what we call a blue battle foil ice, and 135 is pretty good for the standard guys. That's kind of the top of the power for the blue ice non-featured players.
And that is Jason A with a hit. So congratulations.
Right, go ahead.
All right, Tex, take it away.
Oh, he pointed out that what we talked about a couple shows ago was that the cards that came in the national starter kit from last year's national, I think there were 10 hot dogs in there in the play set. Those 10 hot dogs, even though they're the same hot dogs that are in the main set now, the alpha set, the artwork is different in the national 10. So if you have those national hot dogs, they're different. The artwork's a little different than the hot dogs that come in here. So those are going to be pretty valuable down the road, most likely.
I have all 10 of them right here, so I can show that in a second.
Oh, very cool.
If you remember.
And he said his are on their way to tag, which is awesome.
Oh, that's
Mine
awesome.
At some point will be on their way to tag also.
All right, let's see if there's anything here. Nope, just a cool looking bandolero.
Which is inspired by the Real World Alpha Trilogy. It's a hell of a guy.
21.
Another card on eBay here is the Amon-Ra St. Brown Hex Battle Foil, number 6 of 10. It's up to $720. It's got a day left on it. It's got 2 bids.
Hey, and then Tex, you want to read that latest comment by That's White Mamba Sports?
Okay, he says, let me see. Hope it's okay. Of course it is. His son, Birdie1999, is doing a boba single stream Tuesday night on what?
Okay, so wait. So first of all, it's what I have on the screen text. So your producer said.
So what do you want me to read?
Because so Tex, how many times does Major Rob say he doesn't know what's on the screen? Can Hawkwind see what's on the screen? There are people who just have us in the background. That's why you're reading. But you want to know what? Let's go there. This is BRC Collectibles, and go ahead and why don't you share what BRC Collectibles has? Let's do that.
You want me to finish reading it?
Yes. Now that
okay. So his son, Birdie1999.
Tony Carl, that's the first for Tony.
Oh, nice. I'll go quick. He's doing a Boba's single stream Tuesday night on Whatnot, if anyone's interested and wants to join. And he may also do a Boba singles on Thursday night as well. So if you're on Whatnot, jump on Whatnot, look them up and bookmark those shows.
All right, and so make sure BRC Collectibles, and you're in the Radish Discord. When you post the link next time, go ahead and talk a little bit about that. Talk about you, talk about your son, talk about how you guys got into, how you found Boba. Do that. It'll really, more people will take even more interest. But by all means, White Mamba, BRC Collectibles, all of you who are in here who have your Whatnot streams, love having you share it. People love getting involved in supporting the community. So please do that.
Willie B, this is the first one.
All right, and then Tex, we've got here's the next one, which is next one I wanted you to talk about.
Yeah, about the hit rate.
Yeah.
With grading.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't seen a ton of Gem Mint 10s. I mean, we're starting to see a lot more graded cards now that it's been, a couple months now since the product's been out. Well, about a month and a half. And it takes a while to get cards back from grading, but I definitely see a lot of high graded bow cards, and I think that's for the simple fact that they're just such high quality, and they did the best the printer could, and everything came out really spectacular. But yeah, Hawkwind, what are your feelings on that? Are you seeing anything in the grading?
My feelings is that Big Rob should make a little program, the actual ping the 3 major grading companies, or just 2, and actually see what the 10s are versus all the rest, and just see what the percentages are. Simple as that. I do it manually, so I can see every once in a while. It's not hard to do whatsoever, and then you can see what the percentages are. Pretty straightforward.
So Rob, get on that.
I'll put it in the backlog.
Yeah, add that to the list.
Sorry, Rob, but I had to say it. There's a guy doing Gem Mint. There's a company called Gem Mint. They do it from a huge overview. If you've never seen Gem Mint, go to their website. It will tell you the big what all the graders do year over year, month compared to themselves and against each other, like 5 major grading companies. Just go to that website. It is amazing, the information you get.
Is it gem-mint.com? Is that the site?
I don't know. I'm ripping, so I don't know. Okay.
Actually, you want to know what, Hawkwind? I'll ping you a message right now, and you can include it in your next Boba update.
Oh yeah, good call. I will. Oh!
Boom.
Hello.
Those glow cards are awesome.
All right, hold on. I got to grab it. Oh. And I stepped away, and that is Hot Dog. Whose Hot Dog is that again?
Oh God.
That's it.
It's Susie Sauce.
Yeah, I have it right. Hey, by the way, it's right on the stream or on the screen. If I just look that, Susie Sauce, and that's Paxman. Paxman picking up the Glow Wildbeard. And Tex, what did you say when you first saw the artwork for Wildbeard a couple years ago, last year? What did you say about Wildbeard?
I believe I said it looks like he's vomited all over himself.
I still love that. Nothing, Hawkwind?
What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, he's ignoring us.
Here are the N24. You see the symbol from National. Yep. All the hot dogs, all 30. So which ones are they off the top of your head that are different, Tex?
Which ones are different?
Yep.
I don't know. I just know they are.
All right.
And it's
spot 'em.
slight differences. I know that too.
What's that on his head?
I believe it's a helmet.
Let's see. I got one right here. It is still a helmet, but it's purple versus blue.
Purple. And the scooter's a different color too.
Also, look at this. The difference in color here.
Yeah.
So the scooter's different. That's all I'm going to show you right now.
What a tease.
We'll go through some more if anybody wants to after. I don't think people realize that. Other Tex, you're the first one that said it. I heard. I noticed it a little while back when I was comparing them.
Mm-hmm.
But Willie B, guy likes to hay. Haying is not fun, not at all. If anyone's ever hayed before, it sucks.
Yeah, no, haying sucks. I've seen people do it.
Willie B's up. Oh my god.
And it's the second Willie B for this. This is Forge of Destiny. We're glad has joined us. That's the second one in Hobby 2 that Destiny has gotten. And yep, no in the first hobby. Not that you would want it in that one anyway. And again, we're going 3 hobbies tonight. It was a 2 hobby break, but we will be going we'll be going 3 hobbies because of that.
So,
Hey,
has anybody worked with the Boba team? Just like, how do they respond to these boxes when one comes up? Do they have replacement boxes they ship out, or?
Yeah, I mean, we've had communications with them. It's like they're always good to work with. It's like I will say that I really appreciate the lines of communication. So everybody on the team is excellent to work with.
Yeah, as breakers we love them. Actually, that sounds bad. We love them as also customers and breakers.
hey, Bond guy, what exactly do you mean
Brawler.
by what to look for? Because the N24 cards were only in the starter set that was available at the National last year. It's not anything you can pull.
We'll wait for Brawler to go ahead and follow up with that.
Oh!
Wait, hold on. And Brawler's going to Jason A. And Jason A had a number of spots, but here's his first hit with.
I think this card's gonna be rad, whatever it is.
Yes. High.
Yeah.
High power.
Oh,
Cruise control.
Nice.
Hold on.
I said this story the other night, but I watch all the YouTubes that are up on anything Boba. I watch it or I listen to it in the car when I drive, and I heard now 2 people that posted on reviews on Boba say that, oh look, it's a NASCAR driver. That's so awesome that they got NASCAR drivers in. So F1 right here, baby. I mean F1 NASCAR drivers.
Welcome on stage, Major Rob.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Good.
Anybody out there that is got your spec deck together? I played in a tournament yesterday, and those are a whole lot
Here comes
of
the
fun.
bragging.
Bragging about what?
What, did you win the tournament?
Did you win?
Somebody won, but it's not important
Yeah,
who wins.
yeah.
It's just fun doing it.
You did well.
I mean,
I
buddy.
bet it's a lot of
You did
fun
well.
when you win too.
Well,
And-
it gives you the experience that you need before nationals.
Very
Because
true.
it's
Was-
a
was
lot
this-
of integral little things you'll forget.
Was this a tournament just for fun, or was there a prize involved?
No, SubHub takes care of people. SubHub, who just lost nearly 100,000 BPX in the community, gave away prizes in this tournament, right,
Oh,
Rob?
this was the sub.
Yes.
Oh, he asked me.
I
to
didn't
get
know
in
that,
there
but yes.
last minute.
Vincent Van
But I
Doe.
wasn't available.
It was.
And by the way, Vincent Van Doe is the spot that hit the Palmer Hex Auto earlier.
Yep.
It was the.
Slow down, Hawkwind. Slow down, Hawkwind. Slow down. I can't keep up with you when you go that fast. Go ahead, Rob. Sorry.
It was the Nationals 24
26.
set.
24.
Play
the
26?
Hero set. Yeah,
24.
24. All right, thanks. Sorry, go ahead, Rob.
it was the Nationals 24 Hero set,
Mm-hmm.
not the Battle Foil set, the other one.
Right. Yep.
That's what first place got, except for the bow. There was no bow, but still.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
Slappy, Do you see what used car sales says? Do you want to answer that? You might have one you can show
If I
them. Do you
buy
have
one of
one
the
handy?
serialized N24 boxes, wait, did we just open another pack, by the way? Aquin, did you do
No,
that?
no, I'm showing you another N24 dog.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I'm looking up Frankie somewhere.
Actually,
Where are you, Frankie?
actually, Slappy, you know what? I have one handy if you don't. Hang on.
yeah, no, I do. I do.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, after I bought a couple from Deadly Ice, a couple of the bows in this set, I stopped.
It comes with a
I went ahead-
foldable playmat.
No
So did you
hat.
see that, guys? Real quick. There's a hat on the regular one. There's no hat on the N24 one.
Wait, show it again one more time.
Yep. N24.
Oh, he's so much better with a hat.
Yep. I
Yeah,
agree.
I agree.
All right. Hold on. We'll go ahead and I'm going to show you real quick. That's all right.
It also comes with a little play card.
Quick start guide. And then
Oh, actually, two mats. Two little battle
yes. Well, yeah, because
Oh.
everybody.
And real quick, the battle mat was 2 of those were sold on eBay yesterday for $10.
Haha.
Really, just the mats?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, Radish Digital does so much for the community. That would be a really good thing for you all to do.
I was to do a video.
sell mats?
No, to put, make some
Yeah.
mats and sell them as a fundraiser for you all. Because
We
I know
got a
I'm looking
fundraiser.
for them.
Yeah.
To put money back into the community as much as you do, that's a way to get some. And I'm sure I know somebody like me who doesn't have one would buy them.
Oh, and then right here on the top, of course, you've got your Bo Jackson fire, you've got your Bo Jackson steel, and you've got your Bo Jackson ice right on the top.
So just so you know, you get 3 cards of the same player throughout.
Mm-hmm.
Always
And-
ice, fire, and steel.
All of these cards are gradable.
Yep.
With any of the grading companies. And they're playable too in tournaments.
They're really low. They're really low power though, so you're probably not gonna play with those
Right, you
cards
probably
in
wouldn't
tournament.
play in a tournament, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, back
And-
then when you had the bow card and you had 100, when we played in the tournament, there was an informal tournament at National last year, and we were swapping out cards that had power 60, 65. Whenever you had a 60, 65, you're like, oh crap, I have a 65, and you'd pull out like an 85, and you'd be
Yeah.
like, I've got an 85, that's awesome. And it was just, you were winning with 85s, and it's funny, now you look at 85s, right? When you see that rad, who's that rad that's always 95? Is it Bionic? Oh my god, there's one rad that's like a power 95, and I cringe every time I see power under 100.
Major Rob, do you know what this playmat is and where it came from?
No.
Anyone?
Is that one of the new ones that they had the limited number of that they sold?
Yep, along with the blaster boxes or booster. I can't remember which that they released to the public in, was it early January or late December? That sold out in like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's online for $500 though.
Well, it was like $60 originally, and then he lowered it to $40.
I'll sell you mine for $475.
So
That's my point.
Here's
That's
a little
insane.
something. It was not sold out. It was the longest one. It was the one up the longest before it sold out, and it was $60 too high at the beginning. It was available like for months and months on the website, and so it did sell out after everything else did that day. And I'm not positive, so don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that this material is actually leather, and that's why it was high to begin with. So most people don't realize that, and they think it's pleather, but it's stitching. If you look around the edges, and the stitching is there because it's actually leather, and that's why it's stiff.
And it's got some thickness to it too. It's not just
Yes, it
flat.
does.
It's like a little cushiony.
So these are a lot better than what people think. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
There's somebody
There
in
you
the
go.
community who's getting those made now too. One of the guys I was trading with, he's had a couple made already, and he's having more made. I think next he's doing glow. or linoleum.
Yep,
But
just got to be careful, obviously, with make sure that he has the rights or permissions if he exchanges money whatsoever.
Hey, and then one thing is that for used car ETH, I think he was asking about which cards come in the National 24 starter kit. And of course, I went to bowbattlearena.com/cards to the database. I went to card type, I went to set, and I went to 2024 National Show starter set, and that will show you the cards that are actually in it. All right.
Hey, JA just asked, if I buy one of those serialized N24 boxes, is every card in it those N24s?
Yeah, Rob, that's what we were just talking about. Yep.
Yep. They're all branded N24, all those cards.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't
sure. We got a fungi glow.
Another glow. Is that the third glow out of this box?
Yes, I think.
Hold on. Bring it back a little bit, Hawkwind. So what? Yeah, there. Hold on.
I always hold on for you.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Did anybody answer the Spec Deck Apex question?
Yeah, that might be a Slappy. Slappy, can you answer that? I'm not.
Can you read it out loud?
All up on the decks.
Is Spec Deck and Apex the only decks? Can y'all explain what each deck consists of? Well, the Spec Deck is 115 to 160, 6 at each level, and that's the max Spec Deck that you can have. If you don't have certain ones up the alley, you put ones below. So if you only have 4 160s, you then dip into the 110s and put 4 110s. So it's real easy. You just need 60 cards. You can only have 6 at each level. The Apex, I don't know what it runs from.
So I want to make this clear to everyone, though. Until it's written down from the company as rules, everything's subject to change until it's written down. I just want to make sure everyone is aware of that, no matter what's said anywhere, including from Frenchie. It's probably the case when he writes it down, but until it's written in rules, you got to be careful. Just mention it to everyone. Grillbird.
Where's the website where the deck builder is?
What?
That might help Patrick with this question too.
Cardio.
On Cardio site has the deck builder.
Yeah, and it only allows you to put 6 of each and 6 of each hero.
Okay. But if he goes there, he could see what he could build an Apex deck. He could build a play deck.
And if you do something wrong, it gives you a little symbol that says this is invalid deck.
Oh, Can someone tell him what that URL is or the website?
It's hang on a second.
I can't. I have a hot link to it, so I don't know.
We got to remember some of the people are new, so we want to make sure to give the basics.
Well, and this is BRC collectible, but it's a good teaching point. Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of people.
It is. If you go to Bow Battle Arena, hang on a second. Yeah, if you go to Bow Battle Arena bowbattlearena.com, and under the Explorer tab, click on Gameplay Network. That will take you to the Cardio site, and on the top there's a tab that says Decks, and that'll take you to the deck builder.
The only problem with it that I've noticed is it'll tell you invalid, but it won't tell you why. So you have to figure out why it's an invalid deck. So if anybody is working on a spec deck and they need help, I'm more than willing to tell you what I know and what I don't know. I'll help you out. Just
wait, you're going to take the time to tell us what you don't know? Won't that take a while?
Yeah, that's a long conversation.
Real quick, this is the last of 2 decks, or 2 packs.
2 packs, and we're still missing our orange, right? I don't believe we hit the orange.
I can tell you something's in this deck, and it might be what you just said. Our pack.
And that's used car who's listening.
Yeah, it's there.
All right. You can see it. I've already screwed it up.
Let's hope it's a big one. Let's go. Be like a 150.
A 180.
I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm trying to be nice.
Here we go.
All right. 180, 180, 180.
Come on, be a banger.
165.
Oh,
That's not bad.
bottler.
Damn!
Nice.
That's really good.
Look at the artwork on that thing.
That
It
is
is
awesome, used
amazing.
car. Congratulations.
Slappy, you'll be happy to know I redeemed my 3 Waddler redemptions today.
Congratulations.
I
Good
sent
job.
mine in too. When did they send them out, Tex? How does that work?
I
Once a
thought
week.
I think every Tuesday is when they mail stuff out.
Okay, so I redeemed them
So-
a few days ago, so I won't get them mailed out till this coming Tuesday.
Probably, yeah. If you did it after last Tuesday,
Yeah, I
they probably
did.
won't go out till this Tuesday.
I didn't know
Just
if they
remember,
did
Monday's a
redemptions.
holiday. We don't know who works and who doesn't. Just a national holiday.
What?
So maybe they won't go out till
Inauguration's a
Wednesday
holiday?
this week.
Yes, Martin
What?
Luther King Day.
Oh, I was
That's
thinking the
tomorrow.
inauguration.
Frankie,
I don't think that's a holiday for anybody.
it is my son and the U.S. Post Office schools.
Damn,
it,
any reason the post office can.
Is it a holiday for the bar restaurant industry?
It is not. We'll be open and ready to roll.
And that's Top Gun getting his 3rd pack, by the way.
All right.
And actually, tomorrow's a good day in the bar and restaurant industry because a lot of people aren't working.
Oh
We
yeah.
try one more. Let's try one more of these N24s. So far, every single one we looked at has a difference. Let's try Dijon Don. Did we actually get a Dijon Don? We haven't.
I don't think we did.
No.
No,
Wilbur, we
so
did.
that's one of my dogs, and we have not seen one yet.
So, sorry
Dijon
about
Don
that.
is Big Rob. Yep.
And we
We-
did not. see-
Minnesota, those have gone, or those are going out. I received mine
This is easy to tell.
last week, I believe.
Look at the shoes and the glove,
Mhm.
the
And
hat.
the hat.
And just yeah. You
Oh,
can
the
tell.
eyes too. Look at his eyes.
The eyes. Look at the eyes. He got stoned in one of them.
He did. He's
Wow. So N24, I think people, when they realize this, might want more dogs because they're unique. There's a lot less of these than the other dogs. You know what? Who has Grillbert?
Gilbert
well,
is Sean 120.
We'll figure it out. Okay. I'll
it was
figure it out
supposed to be me.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting
All
on
right,
my
last
XL
box.
auto
Which one?
Go with the
Left-
left one because you know
left.
I ain't right.
all the way to the left.
No, we gotta wait. We gotta. Someone type it in.
You gotta go with
you
the
gotta
left
tell me,
one,
though, I
'cause you
can't
know
read
ain't
it.
right.
I tried, Rob. He wasn't having
What-
it.
What's the
Somebody
first
out
type?
there
in?
watching, which box do you want? Left, right, or center? Somebody type in the chat which one we should open,
Or the
or
jumbo?
Hawk should open.
Yeah, the jumbo will win every time.
I don't think the private chat counts.
Anyone?
I don't know. I think everybody fell asleep on us.
All right. Then we'll go with the private chat.
He typed it in.
Left it is.
Yeah.
All right, and
Oh
we've
my
got
God,
we have Bratwurst, Cheddar, Dijon Don, Hotshot Hank, Sandy Skillet, Scotty Skate, Sherlock, and Twirly Girl, who still have not hit. And in Hobby Box, for those joining us late, Hobby Box number 1 was a dud. We received 3 plays, didn't receive an auto, glow, rad, orange, blue, nothing. And for box 2, you can see up on the screen, we ended up hitting a banger, that Palmer Hex. And that went to KP Hamilton. Glow 1, Vampire went to Bongai. Then we had a bonus Glow 2, that's Wildbeard, went to Paxman. Bonus Glow 3 went to was Fungi, went to Sean 120. The orange was a Waddler 165, not Water, Waddler. And that went to Used Car. Blue was a Barocious, that went to Jason A. And the Rad was a Cruise Control, went to Jason A. And then play 6 and 19 went to Top Gun. So we'll see what we hit on the next one. And by the way, Paxman has a comment that he wanted to make. Am I the only one who sees shipping or some kind of wear on game cards only? Does not matter whether hobby, blaster, first day, or collector. Wear on gameplay cards.
I don't
I don't
understand what
understand the
that
question.
means. Yeah.
Wear on gameplay cards. The play cards. I think, are you saying, Paxman, are you asking if the play cards seem like there's wear on them more? All right.
Yeah, I don't know what he means by shipping though either.
All right, hold on, Hawkwind. Let me get let's see, pack Hobby Box 3 ready to go. Okay.
All right, good luck, everyone.
Don't open it yet. Nope, not yet. You can talk about. Why don't you mention though that gem and what you might talk about in the video as a tease for people while I get it ready.
Read up?
What are we going to talk about in the video? I
Read
don't
up.
know yet.
All right, well then you better think about something else to talk about because you're not going to go until I get
Let's
this.
talk about sex, baby.
We're not doing that.
Oh,
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that
I thought this was a
make.
kid show. I
Yeah.
always get yelled at when I do that.
I do. I wonder how many people will come for a family show. If we do one where it's a father or mother or both, where we open it for kids and we do a discounted rate, like pretty low, but you have to have your kid that would enjoy opening. If we get anybody that would actually like to do that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
All right, so hang on. So MJ just said yes. So
Yes,
you're
to
seeing
what?
like wear, like scratches and stuff on your play cards. Is that what you're saying? More so than on other cards?
Front, back, where?
And while we talk about that, Hawkwind, you
Rub
can't
together.
start now. I'm good.
I don't know. Hawkwind, have you heard anything about that, or have you seen anything like that? There's maybe
I've seen a bunch of these before they went out at the printer. I didn't see anything like that, but there was a lot of plays printed, obviously, a lot. So
MJ, are you talking about paper plays or the foil? Well, I guess it would be only the paper plays, right?
I looked at every single foil play, like literally everyone.
Mhm.
Hey, by the way, before we get to Minnesota Card Guys comment, just used car sales saying, yo, thank you guys for doing this third box once again, coming through with the highest professionalism. Love you all. Thank you so much, used car. That means a lot because we are in it for the community. Appreciate you recognizing that.
Dr. Footer.
Yeah. When you look at the prices on these boxes, that's really nice of them to do because they aren't cheap.
Yeah. Thank you, Major Rob. And then also, let's see, you want to read what Minnesota Card Guy said? Text.
He says, calling it now. National 2025 will have another 10 hot dogs in different artwork. That would be pretty wild. That could be
How
cool.
do we know it's just 10? Do we know that for a fact?
Yeah.
Or is there more?
Well, or
Do we
maybe
know
there'll
that
be
they're
some
gonna have-
brand new hot dogs.
Do we know that there's going to be a National 25 Boba box?
We don't know.
We don't know anything yet. We know there's going to be a $100,000 tournament. We know that.
We know there's going to be a huge booth.
And a huge booth. Yep. And we know where the booth is going to be.
Yeah, we don't even know what
Probably-
tournaments we're gonna run.
We know that one of the tournaments, most likely, highly likely, one bracket will be, one of the entries will be the signed card of Out of 99 Glow from Bo Jackson.
That's for the Apex round, is what we've been told.
Yep. So that sounds like it's a go. We got
Yeah, they-
Wait, hold on. Wait, did you put the hot dog right on top? Did you?
I did.
And it was Frank?
Yep.
Okay.
I believe it's pronounced Frank.
Frank. Okay. There you go.
Frankfurter.
Yes.
Marilla.
Frank gets a lot of play in these things.
A lot of love.
Yes.
They are all equal, by the way. All equal, literally. But yes, he gets a lot of love.
You gotta wonder, Major Rob, if somebody at the manufacturer, liked a particular one.
Absolutely
Hey.
not.
Mm.
The
I don't know if you might want to show that maybe.
the
Show what?
photo.
Oh,
Yeah, what I just sent you, Slappy. Did you see
Is
that on
this
Signal?
is this the stage?
Yeah, that's the layout for the National. That's where the booth will be.
I'll go ahead and.
Oh,
let me finish this. Matty Matador.
Minnesota came up with a good idea.
Yeah, that's pretty smart, Minnesota. That's
They
good
did.
thinking.
He said 30 hot dogs. Did 10 at 24, N24, 10 at N25, leave 10 more for N26.
You might be onto something.
Could very well be.
Are you guys all going to the National?
I'll be there. Slappy will
30.
be there.
What was the play, Hawkwind?
30.
I'm getting nervous about this box. It's
Hawkwind,
early.
Are you planning on going to the National, Hawkwind?
I don't know. Don't know.
Hey, Paxman, do us a favor in the Radish Discord. Go ahead and drop a couple pictures of what you have, and I'll see. Maybe I can put them up so we can see it. Hawkwind, why don't you go maybe 10? There's a couple things that I want to do. One is I wanted to show I wanted to show just your clip from Around the Block, and then also Tex wants to just talk a minute about the National, which we can't stress enough. If you guys like the type of people you meet, whether through Whatnot or in the community or in the Discord, going to National, it's a community that's actually been around for a few years. And so meeting each other in person is one of our highlights. Like, we like putting a face to the name. And so if you can possibly make it, everybody who goes says, man, I wish I had come years ago. That's always the reaction when people finally make it. It's hard, but if you can make it, it is well worth it. All right, sorry, Hawkwind.
Oh, you want to keep going?
Yeah, sure. Go right now. We'll go through 10, and then we'll stop.
Okay. I was stretching. I have big muscles.
I heard
Gotta be
nothing but awesome things about this past one. Made me FOMO for this year.
Cleveland was an absolute blast, and
Oh yeah.
the booth wasn't exactly what they wanted. They were kind of hidden away a little bit, but everything worked out great, and it was phenomenal. And this year is just going to be crazy.
Crazy.
Big Rob, are you planning on going? Or you, Major Rob, or either of you guys
Yes.
going?
I want to. I don't have anything
Here we
planned
go.
right now, but
This is a big hit.
This is Jason A.
Jason A.
Oh, wow.
What's it going to be?
That's a big one. That's a big one.
Green Machine. Nice. Jalen Green. This is a
Congratulations, Jason A. Green Machine. Jalen Green
Boom.
debut.
Yeah, active players are nice.
Man, that is a monster hit right there.
Yeah.
The National is August 31st through July 3rd in Chicago.
No,
Oh my
it's
God,
not.
Tex. Hey, Tex,
No,
way to
it's
take
not.
away the excitement.
Or I'm sorry, it's July 30th to August 3rd.
Okay, that sounds better.
And it'll be in Chicago the next 2 years also. So this year,
I just
and the
wanna
next
say
2
that-
years.
I got really excited when I heard it was going to be back in Chicago,
Mhm.
and then I was really disappointed to find out that it's in the suburbs.
What do you mean they're moving it?
It was
it is
never
in
in
the
Chicago.
suburbs.
It was
In the
always in the
airport.
suburbs.
Oh, it's out in Rosemont. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rosemont. Yeah, it's not in the city. Yeah, it's about 25 minutes outside of the city. It's right next to O'Hare Airport.
Oh, good
Yeah.
job, Minnesota. Congratulations,
Yeah.
brother.
I get why it's where
Sweet.
it's at, but it'd be so much cooler if it was actually like downtown.
Minnesota, will you be going as just an attendee, or will you be setting up there? Will you have
Frank.
a booth or a table?
Oh, that's only what, the fourth Frank in life since I joined?
Maybe 4. Yeah. Super baby.
Cool. Well, plan on hanging out at the. A lot of people just hang out at the Bow booth. They don't even go to the rest of the show, right, Tex? Sometimes we don't get out to the rest.
Yeah, we had a lot of big plans, do a lot of things, and ended up just
Oh,
pretty much
play
staying at the
4.
booth all day.
And that's Top
Play
Gun.
4.
Oh,
Wow.
I need that one.
Oh,
Mhm. Oh,
Top
That's
Gun.
one, that's one of the ones
put it on offer.
Susko was supposed to send me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his stuff got lost in the mail. It's been over 3 weeks. That's why he has that ad out on Trade Room to buy 2 autographs and 4 plays.
Yeah.
Who's that?
And just so you know, I sell like 10 cards a day on eBay every day.
Mhm.
And it's been, and they all go out USPS. It's been really, really bad like COVID time for USPS since the mid-December, and worse in January than ever. Like we're talking at COVID time bad. So just be aware that it's not good anywhere right now.
I've noticed UPS hasn't been too great either lately. They're a day or two behind.
Yep.
I've noticed a lot of the times.
Catch up. What's your service?
Hey, Minnesota Card Guys giving you that play, Rob.
Oh, do you happen to have 10, 12, and 25 also? I'll pay you for them. I'm not asking.
No. This is we can probably make the switch if he's okay with it. We can do that back at the shop. So.
Oh, cool.
And actually, you want to know what? You have a play 20. It's not quite equal, but if that's a dupe for you, Rob, you could send that to him.
Oh, but yeah, please do.
Well, we'll talk.
Minnesota, we look forward to meeting you in person out there.
Yeah, for sure. And sorry, that train of thought. Just to close the loop, Rob, I want you just tomorrow. Send us a note, or you can even send it tonight. Send it to Hawkwin and just say swap my rollerboard Rob 20 play 20 for Top Gun's Frank play 4.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
I would rather have it posted in our Discord because it's much more searchable in case I ever need to do the search on it.
Whatever you want, Hawkwin. You are the man.
Yeah.
So yes, please.
Well, the only thing is do it in Bow Battle Arena. Top Gun is not in Radish Discord. He's welcome there, but he's not there.
But that's yeah.
Right. He needs to sign off on it.
Right.
How is Top Gun not in Radish? She's got to get in Radish.
Yeah, well.
Not everybody wants to get in Discord, dude.
Oh, true. I didn't even know what Discord was before Blackpack.
Yes. 50, 77, 73. So we got our glows in this box. What else do we get? We didn't get a blue or orange yet in this box.
No, we got the autograph. We got a couple glows.
Definitely got the glows. We have a rad coming. We got some
Got a
stuff
rad, a
coming.
blue, and an orange.
Hopefully a bubble gum. That'd be nice, huh?
Oh,
Not supposed to be in here, but I have a good feeling.
Could be.
Bubble gum time.
You know, one of the things to point out to people that I've been trying to pass along, when people are trying to build their decks right now, please remember
First one.
you have another drop coming, so you don't have to pay these outrageous prices right now to get it. You still have a whole nother drop to build your deck. So if you're not balling on the budget, yeah.
Here we go. You ready? It is a.
Oh, here's the orange.
All right,
Be big.
Take that.
Be big. Be big. Yeah!
Oh,
Holy
nice.
shit!
He's
You
gonna
go,
eat your
boy.
face
Whoa! Oh my gosh, Bosch Pit 165. Hold it a little
That's
bit
an
on the
amazing
side,
card.
Hawkwin, so I can get it. Yeah, there. Yeah, perfect. All right. Oh, a
What
little bit
a
blurry. Hold on one more
card.
time. No, Hawkwin, one more time. I need it without the blur and the glare.
Slappy, can you remind us whose hot dog is this?
Hold on a second. Hawkwin, I still need it. No, dude, you gotta.
Oh, buddy, I'm starting to shake bad.
Yeah, well, need that shot. Let's see. Well, Dijon Don's up on the screen, and Big Rob, you want to tell us who is Dijon Don and didn't have a
I don't
hit?
have the list in front of me, so I don't really know.
That is Big Rob.
Boom. Boom
Congratulations.
goes the dynamite.
So yeah, that
was
was the
just some
first
Sammy
one for
sausage to
Dijon
hit.
Don. Wow.
Hey,
That's a really
well,
good one.
if you're only going to get one, that's a hell of a one to get for $20.
Oh yeah,
$20. That's it. Crazy
I
cheap.
think it was 21 on that.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right. That's
well,
right.
No, it's not that great then. Never mind.
I was kind of just, yeah.
3 boxes for $21. One.
But-
Oh God.
That
Oh,
is a,
Paxman did send me the pictures. I'll put those up afterwards.
God. Another Frank.
I told
Wow.
you. But they're all equal.
Oh, what's down there? What's that right there?
Is that
Fire?
is that-
Balls of fire. His balls are
oh
on fire.
yes, his burning loins.
I thought
What's
this
up?
was a children's program. I got in trouble.
Not past
Hawkman
11.
started it.
Yeah, you would get in trouble.
Oh, that's nice.
It's nice.
Card.
Look at that. It just
I
looks
love
beautiful.
the battle foil, the way it shines.
I like his weapon on this one.
What is it?
It's
a
a
nice
ice
ball with
ball,
spikes.
right?
Ice ball with spikes.
Yeah, I know that, but I thought there'd probably be a name for it.
Yeah, it's
ball with
called
spikes.
Caltrip. Caltrip. Caltrop. Look that one up. Just bigger than normal.
All right, Hawkwind, one more. I think we're halfway at 10 if I kept the number up, right? Sorry, it's a lot posting right now, but I think one more, then we'll take a break and I'll show a couple things.
I'm sorry I can't see all the messages, but are we getting quite a bit of people typing in?
They were about the plays and then the questions, but nobody's had any in a couple minutes.
Yes, Grandpa. People have been using the chat function.
God.
You kids and your technology.
I know. And somebody called me on the grammar phone.
Oh, finally. Becky Bird Dog. I have a feeling this has something in it. Let's
It
see.
does.
You're
You
worlds
are-
away and you can tell.
Yep.
Cha-ching. Caliber.
Slow down.
Oh, what's behind this? Anything?
Mhm. Oh,
We got a
oh,
blue ice. Boom.
Bluebirder. Bluebirder.
Burner
Look at
with
the
an
muscles
ice
on that dude.
machine. It's an ice
Look,
machine.
ripped.
Look at the muscle structure on
got
that
it.
young man.
I don't
That's awesome.
understand how he walks around with it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
think-
Long Guy.
Wow. Let's get a. You know what? Let's just get a play for him. And no.
Yeah, I will say the plays are a little bit light, these 3 hobby boxes. I feel like usually we get a little bit more. Not horrible, but I feel like we get even more.
I think. I think this
Normally
is more,
with the orange and blue.
I think this is more distributed because usually when there's a hit that we've had before, you get a
Yeah.
play. I think it's more distributed, which makes more sense. Not getting 2 hits in the same pack.
Yep. You might be right. All right, and so we're still looking for our glow and our rad. That's what we're looking at of this. Oh, wait, and I think that was 10. Hold on. Don't open it up, Hawkwind. All right, we're going to do just a couple things. First of all is that I am going to, let's see. Go ahead, pause this for a second. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. We're going to go ahead and share this for the type of stuff you're going to get from Hawkwind. And let's see. All right. Hold on. Hey, thanks, guys. Ooh, oh, I got to bring down Restream so I can get that. Guys, and great job doing this. I love watching you guys every week.
Get back to your editing
on.
day with the no lights.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And speaking of Bow Battle Arena, let's go to Hawkwind for a Battle Arena update.
Thanks, Jen. I must say you have very luscious hair today. Looks good. This week in Boba, there's quite a lot going on. In fact, I'm just going to do an overview, and we're going to have this week, we're going to have an additional around the block and then some. It's going to be a little bit of an extra episode and content to talk about all the things that went on in Boba, and we're emphasizing the tournaments.
All right. You're
Hey,
gonna go ahead and stop it right
By the way,
yeah.
Hawkwind, tomorrow being the holiday, on Tuesday, Blackpack's HR would like to speak to you.
All right. Anyway, so that's the one thing that just gives you a sense of like he was going to start talking. He talks about the tournaments that are upcoming, everything that's going on in Boba, and then the other thing we have is Tex. You wanted to just make a quick. You wanted to just talk about. Let me show it, and then we can go back to Chris, and you can talk about the. Let's see. So here you can talk about. This is the hall space for Chicago National 2024. So talk to us.
So as you can see, the booth they have, I think it looks like it's pretty much the second or third biggest booth. They're just as big as Golden and a couple of other
And we
companies.
should say Block Packs is the booth. It's not
Yes,
called
it's
Bow
not
Battle Arena. It's called
Bow
Block
Battle,
Packs.
it's Block Packs. But they were able to secure this gigantic booth right in the heart of the main floor of the convention center, right next to all of the other biggest names in the hobby. So this is huge. I mean, that they were able to get this and that they're going to be making this big of a footprint at the 25 National. It's going to be pretty amazing.
I'd hate to have to pay the bill for that booth.
Yeah. But that's great. To your point, right next to Tops and Fanatics. That's exactly
And
where they want to be.
The plan is to build it's essentially going to be like a stadium concept where like a gladiatorial stadium where the tournament will take place like in a stadium, and they'll have people being able to sit around it and stuff and watch the tournaments as they're being played in an arena type setting.
Tex, I'm not real up to speed on English, but is gladiatorial an actual word?
I think it is. I believe it is.
I'm just asking because I've really never heard it.
It's not.
It is.
Gladiatorial.
Gladiatorial, relating
when-
to gladiators.
It's when a gladiator gives you a tutorial.
Yes.
Okay, now you guys are joking. I guess it's not.
No.
Speaking
It
of all
is.
these
It's a real word.
tournaments,
It
if you're
sounded
going to be
good.
doing a tournament, you should go check out the deck simulator that we built. Radishdigital.com. Under the main navigation and under block packs, there's a link to it there, I believe.
Yep.
Radish Digital.
That's right.
Oh, that's Radish Physical.
Digital with a J. But you can build your own deck on the official deck builder, and then we pull in all those decks, and you can simulate a battle between two decks. See how you do against other decks. So if you're trying to build an Apex deck, you should probably check that out. If you're trying to build a spec deck, probably a good idea. Check that out too.
Brought to you by Director of Special Projects,
Brought to
Rob.
you by Carl's Jr.
Tex, are you sharing a screen quick? What is it you want to show? Oh, gladiatorial.
Okay.
Nice job.
All right. Oh, and I still have the photos from Paxman I got to show, but we'll save that for the end. We'll cover that at the very end. And by the way, look at Minnesota Top Gun, because that's what, a $10, $20 play. Play 4, right, Rob? That's gonna be $10 or $20, right?
30, I would guess. Actually,
I don't know in today's.
Yeah, that's
I don't
very.
What
generous.
is that alabaster or ivory? What is that?
that is alabaster. I was going to give it away to a random person because it was part of my mom's collection, but I seem to have broken off the tail. I'm not sure anybody would want a broken tail. This is a panther. And little known fact, I went in the Amazon up a tributary for 10 days in a canoe. And I actually saw a black panther on the shore eating capybara, which is extremely rare. So I got a bunch of
Eating
pictures.
caviar?
Capybara, the world's largest rodent.
Yeah.
What's it shaped like?
Capybara.
What's a what?
What's it shaped
capybara?
like?
It kind of looks like a big beaver, kind of.
Yeah, it's a big water like a water. What do they call them?
Or like a muskrat.
Yeah, muskrat. Like
Oh.
a giant muskrat.
Yeah,
But
like a big
ooh,
muskrat.
but cuter. But anyway, it was really cute. But there you go.
Hold on. We got it right here. We'll go ahead and.
Ready?
Oh, did you find? You pulling one up?
Yes.
I got a lot of Amazon stories, and not all of
There
them
you
are
go.
good.
There you go.
Oh.
See how.
I've
All right.
never heard of it before, actually.
Yeah, and actually, Hawkwind, talk to while we get on this next one. I want them to tell Hawkwind's famous. I never went on the trips with him and our other college buddies. He picked up a fatal disease at every place he went. What was the disease you picked up while you were down?
It wasn't
my-
a disease. I got
Yeah.
bit by.
Gonorrhea is not fatal, Slappy.
I got bit by a ginormous spider because we camped in the jungle with just Just the netting. That's it. Just the netting you see like in movies. And a
Which
ginormous
jungle?
spider. What?
What is this? Is
The
this in
Amazon.
the Amazon again?
Yeah, in the Amazon. And a spider
You
about
did this?
that-
Why?
I do a lot of this kind of stuff, or did. A spider with its legs out like that big crawled up into my inner thigh. I mean, inner thigh. Bit me. And then when I went home, it ballooned up so big, I went to a disease specialist, poison specialist, actually. And it had raised up like that far in my inner thigh. It was so red, and it was that, the actual thing was like that far around, that raised that high. And they're like, sir, we can't do a thing unless you brought the spider with you. And I'm like, no.
What did
They're
what
like,
did
"We'll
the-
just have to
what did the
watch it."
Sherpa
They wouldn't let
say?
it through customs.
What did what did the Sherpa say after you got bit? Like, did you say, "Hey, what kind of spider is that?"
Yeah, they're what they said was pretty simple, and it wasn't a Sherpa. What they said was really simple. They said that was a spider.
Hey, did he?
Nothing
Did
gets
you,
by them.
did you or did you not pay somebody to carry the beer as part of the expedition? Was that trip,
No,
or
I
was
did
that
not.
Vietnam?
No, that would
You
be
should have paid
some-
somebody to suck the poison out. Is what you should have done.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
would
drain
not-
it? I mean, I'm still stuck on this big lump. Did it drain? Did you drain it? How'd that work?
Oh, it drained itself after a while, and let's just say at night I should have had Depends on.
Yeah, I was gonna say if that thing busted or drained, that would like be like a woman's water breaking with that much in there.
So, were there any other than the giant swollen lump? Were there any other effects of the poison?
No,
Yes, permanent ball shrinkage for the rest of his life. He's gonna be
Rob.
I'm fine. Yeah,
Oh, wait.
I have so many stories, but maybe once a break we can have a story.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I got
We'll
a really good one in Cambodia.
Yeah, we'll get through this and chat a little bit at the end.
Yeah, all I'll say is I got one in Cambodia where we stopped with guys that were clearing minefields, and we asked them how they did it, and they showed us, and they said, "Do you want to help us?" And we said, "I'll tell you that one later, some other time." That was crazy. All right, so this one has a hit in it, and it's Dr. Furter.
Doctor.
doctor. Any doctors in the house?
Dr. Rosen.
That is Bond guy picking up another hit. Or picking up another
So,
pack,
here we
I should say.
You got that?
Oh,
Are we sure
Oh,
this is a
you
hit?
ready?
oh,
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't
Is
tease.
this rad?
oh.
Nope. It's ice. Yep, rad.
Yeah, it's
Come on, Rad, baby,
Rad
Rad.
ice.
Be high. 165.
Oh, Jesus.
120.
Nice job. Hold on, let me get the picture.
Pretty cool with his bumblebee shirt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got
Yeah,
it.
that's the old
Shield
throwback
glasses.
jerseys. Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah.
only hard part was when I was standing there the whole time holding that thing for them to draw me.
Yeah.
You know.
No, we got a 20 too. 20 also.
That saw gets heavy after a while.
Yeah. Not used to working out like that. Kind of got weighed a lot.
Let's see. All right, so that was the Rad finally getting hit. We still have the Glow. We got a hit, so that was the Rad one. And that's G-Saw. 2. Bond guy. Congratulations,
Any
Bond
more?
guy.
Any more comments at all that I'm missing?
It's you sound kind of desperate, like you really want a girl, and you got to stop that,
What?
dude.
No, I just
People
want
really
love.
want to know about your holiday in Cambodia.
Oh God, that one I might have hired someone to have beer brought to me as we
Is that-
actually hike.
Is that
places.
Brawler?
That's
Yeah.
Brawler.
Brawler.
Is that you, Major Rob?
No.
Still looking
I
for
would-
that
Really
last
numbers
one.
into the dead Kennedys.
I get the only
Oh,
one.
look at that!
Oh,
Oh, come on, man. You can't do that.
That's gas right there. That's crazy.
Oh,
such a great card.
Worth some money if you
Oh,
wanted to do
man.
it.
Hey, if Jason A, if you're watching this, I think he's hit a CC off us before.
How much was this? How much did this cost for a break spot? Like $24?
This was, let's see, this was Brawler, and that was no. He paid a lot more. He paid 23 for this one.
Oh, wow,
I mean, that's
$23.
like
Oh, in that
extra.
case.
That's like 10 extra money right there.
Yeah, that is 10x. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that surprisingly for such a low power, that goes for a mint.
Yeah, well, it's a
Yep.
beautiful
Mint.
card.
People love Caitlin Clark, man. They love her.
Wow.
Did you see her at the game with Tay Tay?
I heard about that, but no,
Who's-
I did not see
Wait,
it.
with Taylor? She was with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she was sitting in the booth with Taylor.
Uh,
Well, why
I was
were
at
you
a
watching?
Neil Young tribute band.
Were you watching the
that-
game? I was.
Susie
No, I
Sauce.
wasn't.
Oh, Susie's got sauce.
Susie sauced. Somebody better get her an
See you
Uber.
again.
Says the
Turntable.
bar.
Cha-ching. Tongue.
All right, Susie Sauce. And we still have those. We're stuck on those few dogs that just don't hit. Bond guy saying cool, thanks for that hit that he ended up getting. That glow. No, let's see. Bond guy, what was it that he hit just recently? Oh, he hit the blue burner. Maybe that's what when he was saying cool, thanks. All right, so we still are waiting on bratwurst, cheddar, which we usually see a lot of cheddar. Dijon Don finally got hit. So bratwurst, cheddar, Hotshot Hank, Sandy Skillet, Scotty Skates, Sherlock, and Twirly Girl. So those are the guys we're waiting on. What's that?
We have 7?
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Not really. It's only 60 packs, so
40. Well, yes, 60 now. Yeah, it was supposed to be 40, but you're right. It's 60 packs.
Sorry. These packs open funny as
Or
everyone
it could be
knows.
your little girly hands. It could be that. I'm just saying.
I don't think these are girly hands.
Oh, I feel
oh,
it.
they're
They
very.
pump
They
so
look
much
like you
iron.
get. It really looks like you get your nails done.
Oh my God. I never used to, and I had to get ready for breaking, and it was a different Chris right now. I mean, Hawkins.
You gotta be
Vincent
camera
Mundo.
ready.
I had to get camera ready. I'd ask my
Is it-
wife
is-
to do it for me.
He's our resident George Costanza. He's our hand model.
Yep.
Not with these wrinkly suckers.
All right, let's
Triple
get some
threat.
bonus cards in here. All right. Because of course,
11.
oh, play 11. Nice.
Wow.
That's KP Hamilton, who ended up getting that Palmer Hex in the first or second box that we hit.
That was a great one.
And so, what do we have so far in Hobby Box 3? Our auto was a green machine that went to Jason A. We hit a glow CC that's going to Jason A. I see a pattern. The orange, that was Bosch Pit. That went to Big
That was
Rob.
a
That was
good
a
one.
powerful card. Yeah, beautiful. Blue, that was a burner that went to Bond Guy. And then the Rad, that's a G-Saw, went to Bond Guy. And then we've also hit plays 4, 20, 30, and now 11.
Mate Matador.
Let's see. I feel like I might have missed a pack. Hopefully I didn't. Matty Matador, of course, hitting play. That's used car. Hit a play 30 earlier. See if we can get another
That's
hit.
kind of cool looking.
Yeah, I love Vampire. I don't like
the fire. Is wild.
Not a fan of the player though, but he signed. He avoided arbitration with the Blue Jays. The thinking is next year he's going to leave and go somewhere else. He's now saying he's not opposed to going to the Yankees, but he's just saying that so he can get more money out of the Blue Jays. He'll never go to the Yankees.
Who's that?
You wouldn't want him as a Yankee?
No,
Vlad.
he won't go. He hates them.
No, Vlad's
He
not.
doesn't. He doesn't hate money.
No, but it would be unfair to put him on that team. Come on, they're already ridiculous.
Not like
with
the
this
Dodgers.
offseason.
Maybe
All right,
the Mets
here we
will
go.
pick him up.
Oh my gosh, Dr. Furter again.
Wow, is that
Oh, that I'm
3
sorry,
or 4
that's-
for Dr. Fritter?
Yeah, he's had a couple.
I think I forgot to update my number when we were doing this. Dang it. This
You
is,
got a lot.
this is 3 this time.
And you
All right,
want to
here we
be
go.
my latex salesman.
And I want to be your latex salesman.
You
Come
know,
on,
I
people-
was thinking of the Dodgers when they were talking about the Yankees. You're right.
Exactly.
The Dodgers are the ones that are
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, well, their contract with Otani where they don't have to pay him now, it's like that should have been voided. That contract never should have been allowed.
Wait, was it the Dodgers that just signed
3 more.
Roki
3 more.
Suzuki?
Uh huh.
They did sign.
think-
Yeah.
They paid $70 million for a reliever called Tanner. That's crazy after all the others.
Are you talking about
When
Tanner
does-
Scott? No, yeah.
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 I know he's
Is-
good, but that's after everybody else they sign. They're just like, oh, let's get him.
Is
I don't-
Roki Suzuki coming in this year?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so this will be his rookie
Lawrence.
year in the majors.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know how can other teams not do shit, yet they keep having big contracts. I
Those
don't.
teams don't want to spend the money. They don't want to pay the luxury tax. They're cheap.
Yeah, they make percentage-wise, their profits are huge. Like Miami Marlins get a big profit, percentage-wise, and LA makes it up in all their secondary sales.
Was that 34, Hawkwind?
Nope.
No.
Bad eyes.
Yeah, that's true too. What Minnesota just said, they defer, a lot of those payments down the road, 10, 15 years.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with Hawkwind.
Yeah.
I mean, with Showtime. Yeah, they're not paying for it, and it
Good
just
luck.
Major League Baseball shouldn't allow that because they're saddling future. It's kind of like
Mustard man. All right, let's
Wow.
get some bonus rounds in here.
Some what?
Bonus cards.
It'd be nice to see a bubble gum.
I know. Or a black.
Wow. And we still have these guys coming out. Let's see. We still have, 6 people left? We still have Bratwurst, Cheddar, Hotshot Hank, Sandy Skillet, Scotty Skates, Sherlock, and Twirly Girl. And unfortunately is that, poor Top Gun, is that Top Gun's got Cheddar and Sherlock, who hasn't hit. So Top Gun, we'll talk to you. And then Forge of Destiny, which we so appreciate him finding this break. And then, of course, he's with Sandy Skillet and Scotty Skates. So he did have Willie B. He's had some luck there. But anyway, let's get some hits for these guys.
Cheddar!
There it is, right there.
I hope it's a
Speak
hit.
it into existence.
Let's get a bonus hit here just for Top Gun. He needs to start getting some hits.
Be a bubble gum in there. Be something in there.
Oh, sorry. There is not. Maybe a
play?
Boom.
Top Gun. All right. Let's see. Top Gun getting that one. Let's see. Come on. Let's do Forge of Destiny, Sandy Skillet, Scotty Skates. Let's see something right here. Go ahead and get it in.
See a hit. We want to see a hit. Last pack.
Last pack magic.
That wasn't me, Snappy.
Wait, last pack? What did we? Oh yeah, because the last one was Cheddar. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on before you rip that. Let me do this. So when I'm fast, hold on. When I'm going through the tape, I got so mesmerized by the fact that you actually hit a Cheddar. I forgot to update the ticker that we hit a Cheddar. So hold on. Let it go by a little bit. So when I'm fast forwarding it, I can actually read it. All right. Let's see the 20th pack. Who is it?
It is
Glitzy.
Yeah, that's a repeat. Oh, Glitzy. Good for you, Glitzy. That one's going to used car sales. So let's hope for a bonus one right here.
Stitcher. Sorry. Another turntables paper. Halo and Cruise Control, the F1. I mean,
the F1 driver.
And that is the break.
It was interesting seeing the sponsorship change on his car.
Okay,
too.
so we'll go with the center one next.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, everyone. We did get the averages that they say there should be on the 2 boxes, and we got the bonus box, which was a dud, but bonus in that everybody gets to keep both the base cards and the battle foils, and at least there was a lot of battle foils, right? 3 in every pack.
Yep.
So we made up for it, and then there were some people that did get skunked. But as we say, we'll take care of those with our no skunk policy. I really appreciate everyone. I appreciate the guys up here on stage talking the whole time with us. That was fun. And also we got to show a little bit with the N24 hot dogs. That was fun. And so a lot of people had questions tonight. Had some really good ones. So learned a lot about things like spiders biting you. That was good. Maybe next time a little bit about how you get rid of landmines that have been left over for.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about Cambodia.
Yeah, that's.
By the way, this is official. This is official Top Gun. This is what he just shared. Sorry.
Oh, he's got a 101 in there. Who's that 101?
101.
Yeah, isn't there a 101 super foil there in the back in the case?
Oh yeah, it's the Terminator.
Terminator 101. Wow.
Yep.
Did he
That's cool.
Did he pull that himself, or did he hit that in a break?
Look in the chat. We've got it up. He can tell us. Yeah.
And
by
that-
the way,
oh,
Minnesota card guy, he's not
Mi-
only hooking me up with that one car, he's giving me all 4 I'm missing for free. So shout out to him.
All 4?
That's all 4 that
Wow.
I'm missing. He said he'd send me. I just gave him my
Jeez.
address. So thank you very much. That's and
That
yes,
is-
I will buy your beer at National. It's on
You're
me.
buying,
it's
you're
awesome,
gonna find
Minnesota.
several beers.
Well, obviously, I said
right.
beer,
Huh.
not a beer.
All right, and then this was
Oh, you got a
Pax-
Bojack Hex too?
and by the way, this is Paxman.
Wow.
Remember he was talking about the plays, how they're a bit beat up? If you can see right there on the edge.
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So let me take a look real quick.
It's like some chipping. It looks like almost.
So these are the ones tonight. So here's 3 random ones.
Hold on, let me bring back stop sharing and bringing you back.
So you can see it on the first 2.
Yep.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Third one, you can see a little bit.
Yeah. Little in the center there. Yeah. But the first 2 is more than noticeable.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, before I want to just close the loop on one thing. So Minnesota card guy said yes, 1 of 1 Terminator and 1 of 1 Bojack's Hex. And he said I pulled them both. I didn't realize we had a celebrity in the break tonight. So
Wait,
yeah,
in Minnesota,
no.
did you send the Bojacks out to get graded?
yeah, it was in there.
The Bojacks wasn't in that
No,
photo.
it wasn't. It wasn't in that photo.
The Terminator was, not the Bojacks.
It was the
Uh,
Bojack's Hex battle foil.
Yeah.
Wait, was it in that photo?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Put it back
Where?
up. I didn't even see it. I didn't even notice
I
it.
didn't either.
I thought it was a gum at first, but then I saw the like
Yeah, I thought there was 4
Hex
gums.
halo around him.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
there it
right.
is.
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was a gum too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Oh, we got a 9.
Hey, by the way, if you had that, would
Awesome.
you stick it in the back row? I know the pink
No,
doesn't go with
no.
the white, but I'd probably stick that in the front.
CC'd have to
Wow.
go home with somebody. That is a
CC.
beautiful card.
Hawkwind, what would you price that card at?
It's all right. I was getting some show and tell. The bow?
Yeah, the bow battle foil pink X.
Is it an auto or just no?
No auto. I have to do some comp research on that, which usually that would take me about 30, 45 minutes. I don't like saying it straight off the top of my head with those kind of things.
Oh, just do it.
Just a ballpark.
What's a swag?
Yes.
I don't like doing that, but I guess I would say probably 2,500.
I think
I
that's
think that
low
would be a
in
good
this
starting
community.
price. Yeah.
Yeah, what's that, Rob?
I think that's low in this community. I think you'd find a buyer at 5K.
Oh, I don't know about that. I was thinking the same thing he was.
But
Only
I'm going to
if
give
you
a
had done it.
caveat. Again, I have to do my research. I would never quote a price normally.
You know what? Bring that bad boy to national, and if somebody's trying to build an Apex deck and get into a tournament, that could easily be a 5K card. Then.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
it could be. If you would have sold that even 3 weeks ago, I think it's more than that.
Oh, that thing's amazing. Look at that.
I think
And
3
that
weeks
Gallagher
ago,
bubble
that's
gum
5
is
plus.
wicked too. Wow.
Do you say that
Oh,
because
that's
there's going to be
beautiful.
another
it's
set coming out?
buzz. What was that, Big Rob?
Do you say 3 weeks ago it would have been higher because there's another set coming out before?
No,
The
prices
national
have
tournament?
dropped. Prices have dropped way down in the last week or so.
Oh,
mean, like-
wonders.
Autos that were listed for like 150 to 200 now 50, 60, $80. So
Yeah, I assume the auto market was going to drop quite a bit just because the auto checklist isn't that big.
No,
So if you
I-
rip any amount of product, you're going to get duplicates.
see, I only did 2 hobby boxes. That's all I ever had. So to get that set was a lot for me. I was happy.
Yes.
But other guys had it without even trying. Because, like you said, you do 2 cases of jumbos, you're bound to hit them.
Yep.
If you do 2 cases of jumbos, you're bound to hit what, Rob?
You'll have enough autos to get the auto set.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you'll get duplicates too, right? So it's
Yeah.
like,
Wait. You know you won't because there's 32 autos. So two cases of jumbos. You're talking about
36.
Yeah, 2 cases of jumbos. So yeah, you're talking about 36. Yeah. You're not gonna luck out and only have.
Well, no, but he's saying you'd be close though. You'd be close enough to where you could
I'm
trade.
saying you would have enough to be able to
Finish.
trade for
Yeah.
whatever you didn't have.
I guess. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
some
yeah,
of them, you're not going
just
to get an
watching
AI,
breaks, too, it's
odds
like-
are, or, some other ones.
Yeah. Yep.
Just watching breaks, you just see the same autos pulled over and over because the auto checklist is so small.
Yeah.
Boy, well, Hawkwind's digging into
It's
the
just going to
archives
easily
here.
saturate the market with,
Yeah.
the same players over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
there's
right,
certain ones that are just dirt cheap right now because there's too many of them.
All right. Well, let's see. We covered. We spoke with, and by the way, we'll be in touch. Is that? Oh, poor Top Gun. I just wanted him to have a banger. I wanted him to hit one of the ones he's already hit. But then I'll tell you what, Top Gun. I don't know how we could ever do like when you're ripping stuff like that, Bo Jackson Hex. I'm like, it'll never match up to that, but it could be better. But I'll reach out and talk to you guys all. Just give us here a couple days. Hawkwind will be getting it out. Remember, tomorrow's a federal holiday, so nothing will be shipping out tomorrow. And Hawkwind, I'm excited. I did the interconnection between Pirate Ship and WooCommerce. So fingers crossed, people who submitted email addresses, they'll get automated shipping notifications, hopefully.
That's great.
Cool.
You getting more swag, Hawkwind? And let's wrap it up.
No, I wasn't prepared. Next time I'll pull up the deep stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen.
Really deep.
Yeah. All right. So the important thing is Hawkwind likes to go into detail. He really gets in the minutia about Battle Arena tournaments, different angles. And then, of course, Tech Super here on stage. He's one of the anchors of the weekly news show. It drops every Tuesday. It premieres on Radish Digital on YouTube. You can reach out. Just tag me, Slappy White, in the Boba Discord. I can send you a link. And Big Rob also is one of the people who reports from the field. He talks about the different tools that he has out there, like the deck simulator and Boba. And then Rob is one of our biggest cheerleaders. So thanks, Rob, for being on stage.
Thank you.
Rob, have you seen one of the episodes yet of Around the Block?
No, it's actually pulled up to watch when we're done here.
Great. Thanks, Rob.
Awesome.
I appreciate that.
And Hawkwind, that one that's that comic book you have in that case, that other one, do you want to just explain? That was something for the Home Team Heroes before Bo Battle Arena came out, correct?
That's correct. But this is where the inspiration came for the physical cards. And you can see, like, there's Burlicious, right? It's the same type of character with his Bengal tiger. There's Merlone's, right? He's got the wizard's hat and he looks like he cheats. And then I forget who that is. Who is that?
Subtle dig.
No, that's that's not T-Law, is it? Yeah, T-Law has the club, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's no one likes him except for a couple people. And there's Victory. You can see it's older because this is actually the first year. I will tell you, you guys might already know this, but well, that gets into the digital side. I don't think you guys care about that, right?
Do you want to share a little bit with them for people who are still watching, or no, Hawkwind?
Yeah, I guess. So on the digital side for HTH, 2023, if you look at baseball and football, if you take a look at the origins as the weapon, then it'll say first edition for the HTH. When you can actually start printing up cards, I suspect those will be sought after very highly. I don't think people remember that.
Yes.
You can search by weapon, and then you can get the numbered ones, or the out of 16. I will tell you that I don't think there's many people on, but here you go. In 2023, the orange was out of like 5, not 10.
You're talking about shatters now.
Shatters. So the orange now is out of 16. Back in 2023, it was out of 5. So all the shatters, like the shatter lime, what's that out of now? Like out of 64? Yes, out of 64, right? Back then it was out of 10. So all those shatters are much, much, much more rare. And
All
when
right, so let's
you
see.
can finally get it to print, that means you'll get a card printed that's a lot rarer. And they obviously, if you look at the shatters, I assume the foil condition that it might be put on is going to be really spectacular of some kind of ice.
And right there, you're looking at the out of 25, right? I mean, out of 5.
Yep. Out of 5.
Yep.
So those are the shatters
Oh, let's see.
from
And
2023.
that's the 2023. And if people want to, and again, this is not Bow Battle Arena. This is Home Team
No, it's
Hero.
not.
So this is not Battle Arena, but this is the collection that Bow Battle Arena is based on. So if you want to know more about that, you can reach out to me, Slappy White. We'll get you into the Radish Discord. We can talk about it. You can just pop in so you can learn more about it, and you can end up picking up. Of course, this is football from this year. So that was football last year. And then if you look here, you can see it says out of 16. So it went from out of 5 to out of 16. So already much more rare. But you will also notice, by the way, do you want to see out of the Hawkman was talking about how much rarer that is? So it was, I think there's only one for sale, and it's 5,000 miles. So that's about $10. Yeah, $10. So there's only one orange for sale, and it's $10.
But I want to be careful here. This is a long-term thing, and it might never even happen. It was stated multiple times for a long time now that these cards will be available to print, so it could go from digital to physical. And they would start with the current 2024, and at some time in the future, we'll probably go back and do the older ones. So this is all speculation, 100%. So do not buy on my advice. This is 100% speculation. That's all.
Well, and there's
Give me that clear.
People said the same thing about buying boba. It was all speculation at that point. All right. Well, I think that's going to, Hawkman, before I give you a final word, is that, Rob, you have any final words? You're the only Rob left, Big Rob.
No, I don't got anything.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Rob. Tex, anything?
No, it was a fun break. Glad I got to jump on with you guys, and stay tuned for the show later this week, Around the Block.
All right.
It'll air Tuesday at some point.
You and your girl, Jen. You and your
Gen
partner.
Con.
Jen. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's Texas. I shouldn't say that. All right. Hey, and
HR will be calling you on Tuesday also.
Tex and Rob, stick around though. We're going to talk about wonders in a second when we sign off. And Hawkwind. Well, here, I'll hand it off to you, Hawkwind, and then we'll say goodbye. But I just want to give a special shout out to Forge of Destiny. Forge is that, man, you got skunked on 2 of them. We're going to do something. I'll reach out to you. And so thank you for tuning in. Thanks for giving Radish a chance. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with us for the night. And then also everybody who came back. I appreciate the kind words from Used Cart. White Mamba, thanks for spreading the word, that's how Forge of Destiny found us. And Top Gun, and what can I say, is like, I really was in my heart. I was like, just please make it happen. So I'll reach out to you as well. Thank you, everybody, for supporting Radish Physical. And I'll turn it over to Hawkwind for the good night.
Real quick, though, did you answer Patrick Bird? I didn't see the comments. The last one. Slappy.
Yeah, sure. So Home Team Heroes are digital. Yes, they at this point they are only digital. And as Hawkwind mentioned, so it's a collection that started with baseball 2023. So far the seasons, and there were 30. It was 25 or 30 guys. It was 30, I think. 30 for that. It's 25 or 30 heroes for baseball, and then slowly we expanded, and now we're getting to about 45 per sport per season. But basically, baseball 23, then football 23, basketball 23. And then we did, and now we're in the second season of all 3 of the sports, and we're halfway through the basketball. They used to just drop the entire season sport in one drop, and now what they do is they break it up. And so that you can say, well, like, I'm not really into digital collectibles. The reason why a lot of us do it is because you build sets, you build rainbows, you trade with people in the community, you keep building, and they give you reward points to build those sets and rainbows. But they're adding something new, which is supposed to be happening any day. And that is they're going to allow you to print up the digital as physical. But what you have is you have the commons, which there's a lot of them, but then you also have black 1 of 1s, and then you have gold 1 of 10s, you have reds, blues, and aquas. And the thinking goes, as you just heard Hawkwind talking about, they introduced something. If you're familiar with a Raz game, there's another portion, and we're going down the rabbit hole, and I know I should have, but there's cards that are very limited, and they're going to let you print them now. And so when you print them, you burn the digital. So there can only be 10 gold of each weapon. And if you own all 10 and you want 6 as physical, it will burn 6 of the digital away, and there'll only be 4 digital, and then you'll hold 6, which brings into question, Hawkwind and Rob, like this whole interesting thing. I was thinking, if you could corner the market on one, you could go ahead and you could burn 9 and say you want to trade them in for physical. And I know this is going to sound crazy. You could take 9, you could post a video of you burning 8 of the 9 of them, and then you have the only digital and the only physical of the gold of that one. So you could make it a 1 of 1.
Those are all also going to be gradable.
Are they? Did they say that?
I believe that's what friend. Yeah, I believe so. I believe the plan is to have those available to be graded also.
And I think if you burn them and exchange them for the physical, if you redeem them, we'll be able to see that on the marketplace based on how the reward room redemptions work now.
Oh, that's cool. And I do want to correct you, Sloppy White. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it's not any day now. It's sometime soon. I'm pretty sure it's not any day now.
I thought it was supposed to be in January. So that's what, when I say any day, I guess what I mean this fiscal quarter.
Yeah, it could be that. I just know that they're like, yeah. They're. I think I don't know if they're done with the Wonders of the First, but I know that's going on. So
well, and can we say the part about the artwork? Is that okay to talk about with the artwork? Of why it's taking a little bit longer?
It's what is taking longer?
So one of the things that was said is that the artwork BRC for the digital is different than when you're putting it on a card. So one of the things they had to do is they did not intend to do the whole physical print when they first started. So they started doing it with, I can't remember what collection, but they have to go back to the artwork for the original digital collections, and they actually have to not change it, they have to make it so it's print ready. And so you have to go through 30 baseball hero. Well, not just 30, you have to go for the different. There's 30 times 6 weapons. And the other important thing, there's a difference between Bow Battle Arena and Home Team Heroes. Home Team Heroes have 6 weapons. They have the Origin, they have Fire, Ice, Magma, Titanium, and we don't call it Glow, we call it Biohazard. So those are the 6 weapons that we have. So every hero has 6 variants of it. So you figure that original set, it was either 25 or 30 baseball. I think it's 25. It was 25. So it was, because it was 150. So in order to have a complete set, you needed to have 150. 25 heroes times 6 weapons. So again, they have to go back and fix the artwork on 150 variants for that.
Into cornering the market, I don't think that's going to be really possible, only because this is a collector's paradise. People are collecting and then locking up because it has such a good collector's feature, and it's also built to collect in the beginning because of rewards, and then people like keeping it as such. So I think it'd be hard for some of the people to break up their collections, so you're not going to be able to like corner. That's what I think.
Hey, I just want to say one thing. My apologies to Top Gun. I can't catch a break. Top Gun mentioned that the link in Discord is dead, and it's because I appreciate everybody who boosts our server. We actually fell below level 3, so that's why the personalized invite no longer works. So I just sent you an invite, and thanks for the notification. I will go ahead and I will update that. So thank you so much, Top Gun. Yeah, it's going to be fun to talk about the different collecting angles in this collection, Hawkwind. So, all right. Well, I think
Big Rob was going to say something, I think, but I cut him off. I think about the HTH.
Oh, about cornering the market on one of the variants. I mean, obviously, you're not going to go back to like one of the old collections and do it at this point because, like you said, people tend to they get those big hits and they're not moving them at this point. But I think if you look at something like basketball, this year's basketball, it's still only like 25% ripped. So I think there's opportunity in basketball this year to chase after like 10 golds of one variant.
Huh.
I mean, obviously, like you'll have to wait to as more get ripped, but I think you're more likely to be able to do it in the newer collections.
That's a really good point. I didn't even think of that at all. Yeah, and that's part of some of the things that you do with the database. And then spit out numbers and percentages and what's been opened and what's still remaining in packs. A really good point, Rob.
Yeah, and they disclose a lot of that information now on their website, like how much of the product's been ripped.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have like a list of cards that are hits that are still in packs that it's like on a little carousel, so it's kind of hard to like digest that information in the way they presented it.
Right.
But the information's out there, publicly accessible. So
Yep.
Hey, and I want to, sorry guys, while I was want to make sure that the X profile got updated, is that not only did Top Gun he was able to join us, but he came in and boosted the server. So thank you so much, Top Gun. What I mean, she's an embarrassment of riches from Top Gun. So thank you so much, Top Gun. We're glad to have you. So thank you.
And so final word, I just appreciate everyone that came, that talks, that watches. You don't have to join our breaks. Part of this thing is education, camaraderie, just talking, shooting the breeze, maybe learning something, or as I've always wanted to do, I don't really care if you learn something. It's if what we talk about jogs something in your brain that you then think about yourself, an idea that you might come up with, or a thought that might turn into something because you just heard us talk about a thing. So that's what we really want to do, is spark something in people. And part of it is the thrill of breaking. That's a major driver, right? But it doesn't have to be just that. So we're really hoping that people can actually get more than just breaking out of these, but it is the core of what we're doing. So we want to make sure we provide as much value as possible during the breaking itself, and then do a lot of added value. So thank you, everyone.
All right. You want to end it there, Hawkwin? You want me to do the outgo?
Please do.
All right, everybody. This has been Radish break number 8. This is Discord user Slappy White. Hawkwin's been breaking. Originally, it was going to be 2 hobby boxes. We ended up doing 3 because there was a dud. We're going to go ahead. We'll post the results. You can find them in the Radish Digital Discord in the break results channel that's in there. We welcome all comments and questions. Thank you, everybody, for supporting Radish. And make sure you tune into Around the Block, where we talk about Bow Battle Arena. You can catch Hawkwin's updates, as well as some commentary from Big Rob and Tech Super as well. Thank you so much, everybody, and welcome. Like I said, especially thank you so much for the newcomers to come in here, and everybody for giving us a chance. Take care, everyone.
Bye.